Hey YouTube, Not So Slim Jim here again. I have another video for you. This is going to be a quick one. This is going to be one of my one-shot video series. Another one on the KS47. So the KS47, as advertised on Palmetto State Armory, you cannot put in drop-in triggers into the KS47. Now, I'm sure a couple people have done it, and I'm going to give you a quick how to do it. Whether you have a KS47, you just ordered a KS47, or you're looking to buy one. So as you can tell, that is not a stock trigger. That is, in fact, a drop-in trigger, as you can tell. And I am not going to disassemble this because I don't want to, because it's red Loctited in, and screw you guys, I don't love you that much. So what I'm going to do is bring in a visual aid that's upside down. So this is a real simple job to do. The reason why they say you can't run a drop-in trigger is because the mag release has a spring that goes back and sits right in here. It's just one leg of the mag release spring, and that's the reason why a drop-in trigger won't fit. So it's real simple. All you need to do to make this work is you're going to need yourself some whiteout, a white marker, a red marker, a paint marker, something that can go on the bottom of your drop-in trigger that will leave a mark, but you can see. So you're going to take your drop-in trigger, you're going to take your marker, and you're going to paint, and of course you can't see this marker very well, the bottom front portion of your drop-in trigger, like so. Then you're going to drop it into your lower, and you're just going to kind of work it back and forth a little bit. Just push it back and forth, maybe an eighth of an inch or a quarter of an inch. You're going to pull it back out, and on the bottom of it, where you have your front portion of it, there should be a little mark like that where that one leg of the spring is. All you need to do is take your Dremel, and there's usually a good amount of aluminum or steel in the bottom of these guys, and just make a little tiny notch. It only has to be maybe 32nd of an inch, not very much at all. And best thing to do is just take, I just took a little grounding stone, one of the fine ones, and just made a little notch the length of it, put it back in there, tested it. Oh, not quite. Looked through the, see if I could get a pin through the front hole and the back hole. Not quite. Went a little bit more, tested it. And until I got it where I could get a pin through both without having to hammer it, where it easily went in, then I was good. Cleaned it off. Put a little bit of black birchwood paint on the bottom just in case so I don't get corrosion or anything. And that's all you need to do to be able to get a drop-in trigger. Now, another thing I'll say is with the metal right here for the casting or milling or whatever it is, on this side, as you can tell, if you have a screw-in type, it's plenty flush. But on the right side of the weapon, it does stick out just about a thread. Now there's two ways you can go about this. You can take yourself if you want to put it in the mill and just mill that little pocket out there, or if you want to take a Dremel with one of the carbide flat bits and just make a little teeny cut right there to get that in. What I did is I just put some red Loctite. Like I said, there's maybe a thread, half a thread maybe showing. This isn't going to fall out. I can shoot this thing all day long unless I get to the point where the gas tube's about to melt. It's not going to get hot enough or move around enough for this guy to fall out. It's in there snugger than a bug in a butthole. So it is perfectly fine. Everything works well. Yep, oh, that slipped my finger. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's my gun, not yours. So if you want to put one of these guys in, like I said, real simple, a little bit of paint, a little bit of Dremel, a little bit of test fitting, but you can in fact get a drop-in trigger into a KS47 with maybe 10 to 15 minutes worth of work. Questions, comments, concerns, leave them down there in the comment section. Till next time, guys.